what's up YouTube? I'm back with another video, and in today's video we're gonna be creating a trophy truck. So I got inspiration from when I had converted the Involve car I did into a rally car. I'm like, how about I just create a badass dirt truck, a trophy truck, a BAJA truck, whatever you want to call it. I want it to be fast, I want it to be lifted, big tires, and it needs to slay. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So for the body, I want to go with a newer style body instead of using the older truck like I did with my drift truck. And I'm looking at this one right here, the 2009 pickup. I think we're gonna go with this truck. I should be able to morph it a lot since it is a newer truck. For panel material, I want to go with carbon fiber. I want this truck to be super light. For chassis type, I'm gonna go with semi-space frame for the strength, and also it's the lightest. So chassis material, I only get to pick aluminum. Engine placement, we're gonna do front longitudinal. For front suspension, we're gonna do double wishbone. Same with the rear, double wishbone. So now it's time to create the engine. I'm gonna start completely from scratch. We're gonna name this family name BAJA. And the variant is gonna be named Trophy Truck. So with this truck, I definitely want it to be a V8. So we're gonna do V90, 8 cylinders, magnesium block material, because like I said, I want this truck to be light. For family capacity, I'm gonna bore out the pistons and also stroke it. Now this is only for the family. I'm obviously going to adjust it when we get the variant. But if I ever want to use the engine in the future, I want to give myself room to change whatever I want to change. So I'm going to leave it at about a 6.5 for now. I definitely don't want it to be that big of an engine. So I'm going to do a dual overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder. For head material, we're going to be using this ALSI. I think it's called like Alsol or something like that. It's aluminum and silicon mix material. Very light. Of course with VVL. So crank, billet steel, connecting rods, lightweight titanium. Pistons are lightweight forged. For variant, I already made my decision prior to even me starting this video. I think I want to go with a 5-liter engine. So obviously I'm going to bring the stroke down a bit, some to like a 3.2-inch stroke, and then also bring the bore down of the piston to about 3.9 right there. We're going to leave it right there. That's going to give us a 5-liter engine. For compression, we're going to leave that alone. Cam profile, bump that up. VVL, bump all that up. VVT all cam. I obviously want it boosted. I can't make an engine without boosting it. It's gonna have ball bearings, put a little bit bigger of an intercooler. For power goals, I don't know. I think I want to make somewhere in the like 600 to 800 horsepower area. I think that'd be cool. We'll do a race preset for the turbo. For fuel injection, we're gonna do injection, direct injection per cylinder, race intake, ultimate fuel type, and richen up a bit and throw some timing at it. RPM, I'm not sure where I want it at. I'm gonna leave it at probably like, let's leave it at 7,400 for now. Dual exhaust, no valves or anything. We're gonna do a 4.5-inch exhaust, no mufflers whatsoever, and off to rip. Oh my god, this thing is making 850 horsepower and 665 pound-feet of torque. That's really good. So that's actually really good, because with this truck I wanted to make a lot of low end and I wanted to hold it throughout the entire RPM range. I want this engine to hit everywhere. I don't want it to just hit at the top, in the middle. I want it to hit everywhere. So this is actually giving us room for adjustment. If we have to lose a little bit of power, that's fine. As long as we can smoothen this out a bit and make it hit everywhere, then that's exactly what I want to go for. So I'm gonna go ahead and tune this engine up, and let's see if I can reach the goal that I want to reach. Alright, so after a bit of tweaking and also bumping up the bore and the stroke, now we have a 6.2. We have 701 horsepower, 552 pound-feet of torque, and this graph is looking amazing. Now the reason why I bumped up the bore and the stroke, wasn't getting the results I was looking for, so I ended up having to go up 1.2 liters, and that gave me a way better graph. Torque curve, the torque is basically smooth all throughout. Peak torque is hitting all the way at 3,900 RPM, and we revving this motor out to 7,500, still making 701 horsepower all the way at the top. This engine is going to hit. I know it. It's going to be wild on the dirt track. Next thing we got to do is just go ahead and throw some paint on here, make it look good. And I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, so I got it painted up. I painted it yellow because I try to make all my engines in my cars look different. I don't think I've ever painted the valve covers yellow on any engine I built before, but with this engine, it's ready to go. So now it's time to build this truck. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing morphed up. I honestly don't even know how I want it to look. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do, but at the end of the day, it's going to look nice. Okay, so I got a basic morph on it, but in order for me to really morph it the way I want it to look, I need to put the wheels and the suspension on this thing because it's looking a little bit goofy right now. Let me go ahead and go through some of this stuff real quick, like getting it painted. And the color I'm gonna choose is let's do something different. What about something like a teal? Take the flake out. Flake is not it, Chief. Yeah, I think that's different. You know, it's all right. We can go with that for now. Trim, we're gonna do the same for the trim. For the tray, we're gonna let's do like a gray or something. Let's do like a wrinkled gray. You know, just to be different. Okay, and that's looking cool. Now let's pick out some wheels. I'm gonna go with these just for now until I get all the suspension and everything set up. We're gonna keep this truck rear-wheel drive just to keep it fun. If it's a little too much to handle, then I will make it all-wheel drive, but I feel like making it rear-wheel drive will, you know, add a little more excitement. So manual, of course, 5-speed. For top speed, it don't need to be high at all. Something like 150, 155, 156 top speed. Spacing, leave that alone until we get everything set up. For differential, gonna do electric LSD wheels, radials, chunky off-road tires. Let's drop the rim diameter all the way down to like a 15. Some huge tires. And for the rear, we're gonna do, and that's a 325 on the back of that bad boy. I think we gotta rock the 325 because that look mean. For the front, we're gonna do like a 285. I think that'll be fine. Leave all the offsets, everything alone. I kind of want to make it an even bigger tire. Like I just want to fill it all the way up. Like that looks mean, especially when I lift it up. It's gonna look crazy. Do alloy wheel material. For the brakes, we're gonna do vented. Let's just go ahead and do carbon ceramic. I know in the last video I said we always doing carbon ceramic for all the builds. I'm like, let's just do it for this truck because it's gonna be bad. So let's make it bad to the bone. Biggest disc we can put on the front is a 12-inch. For the rear, the biggest disc we can do is a 12-inch. So we're gonna do a 10 in the back with a pretty aggressive pad, like a 90. Let's do 65-35 split. For aerodynamics, see that this might get a little weird because I don't know how this is going to affect the ability of the truck. This truck needs to jump and get high. I'm going to do the semi-clad with cooling flaps. Bump up the cooling to about 65. That way we don't have any issues with cooling. For brakes, we're going to do 20. Interior, not have to worry about none of that. Driver aids, hydraulic power steering with ABS. No safety features. Alright, so for suspension and springs, we're going to do it a little different. We're going to do hydro pneumatic springs. On the chart right here saying that off-roading is best with these springs. So I'm just going ahead and give them a try. I never tried them, so don't hurt to try now. We're going to do off-road sway bars, off-road preset. Let's take this graph away for now. Damn, that thing is up, bro. That thing looks sick. Oh my god. You can see the engine right there. Yo, can we get this thing higher? That would be amazing. I don't know if it's gonna let us get it any higher. Honestly, it kind of don't even need to be higher because it's high as hell right now. Yo, I'm gonna leave the preset alone for now. I want to see how it performs just with this preset. It is pretty soft. It got everything pretty soft. If you compare that to a race preset, I mean, you can see how stiff everything is. So I'm gonna leave it on off-road and hopefully it should perform pretty well. Digging the rims too. I think I may make the rims a little bit bigger. I think that looks a little bit tougher. A little bit bigger of a tire. I'm trying to make sure it don't rub. I don't think it's gonna rub. I might have to just go down a little bit on the tires, the most offset we can with the tires. And this is when we can actually morph it some more because I wanted to stick out just a tad bit more. I want to see if I'm able to do that. Yeah, so I'm able to get the tires out a little bit more, poking out, looking sick. Yo, this truck looks awesome, bro. So I'm looking at the rims. I think we're gonna have to do black rims. What about white? What would white look like? Nah, it's looking, I don't know what that's looking like, but I'm just not messing with it. Let's do black. And what about flake? Nah, no flake. What about shine? It definitely looks meaner, but it don't look as fun. Let's go ahead and get the calipers painted. I want the calipers to be the same color as the paint of the car. So we got the calipers all matched up, looking good. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add my fixtures to this truck, make it look like a real truck. Alright, so here it is. I am officially done, and it's looking badass to the bone. So I did a few different things. I did a badge bar in the front with some lights in it, exposed intercooler. I did this thing where I got a grill going across the top of it with the headlights basically inside of it. I want to do something different instead of just sticking some regular headlights on. Got a huge hood scoop, huge mirrors, huge rims and tires, lifted like crazy, quad exhaust in the back. It's looking mean, you know. So now it's time for me to go ahead and finish tuning this bad boy up so we can go ahead and export it. So let's look at this graph. So off the rip, we got 0 to 62 in 5.3 seconds. We're gonna adjust the spacing as needed. So I got it all the way down to 5.1 seconds. It's the gears are pretty long, but I feel like that's gonna be better for the dirt. That way I ain't shifting too much. I really don't think there's much more I need to adjust. I really don't even know how this truck is gonna perform. I think that's it, you know. I think it's time to export it and see how this thing do. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I got the truck up in BeamNG and it's pretty sick, I ain't gonna lie. A little wild for it being rear-wheel drive, but like I say, I don't want to put it in, I don't want to make it all-wheel drive and take away the fun. It's manageable. Utah map, and I'm finna do like this river time trial thing. I just want to see how this truck gonna do, so let's go ahead and see what it do. So I did do this track with the Involve off camera, just to see what it was like. I was trying to find a good off-road track, and this is decent. It ain't many jumps, but it's off-road and you crossing through rivers and whatnot. So I figured this would be a good place to start. And plus I downloaded a couple modded maps. Go through the river real quick. Come on. It's handling pretty good. Suspension is super soft as expected. Oh, whoa, whoa. I took my wheel out. Alright, so we back where I messed up. And one thing I noticed driving back over here is power band on this truck is really good. It's power everywhere like how I wanted it to be. You know, even though it's a V8, I've been doing a lot of V8 big turbo cars, and you know, even those cars have been really peaky. You know, I can just get on the throttle on this thing and it's like the power is there. So that's definitely what I wanted out of this truck. I mean, you could just see how it just get up. Definitely quick. Ooh, overshot that. Through the water. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little too much. It's fine. 5 more checkpoints. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sometimes if you just give it too much, like if it's too much wheel speed, this thing just want to get sideways. Still adds some automation, put some angle mods in the game. That'd be sick if we can do like Ackerman and like just overall like wheel angle and stuff like that. That'd be sick. You'll be able to make proper like drift cars, and like even cars like this, you know, that's like tail happy as we crash. Get the hell out of here, bro. Are you serious? I'm not redoing that. Yo, this is literally the end of the map. And I crashed into the pole right here, bro. Alright, so now I'm at the West Coast dirt track. This is actually the same track I used to test the Evolve off-road version. Let's see how this truck do. I'm assuming that it should do a lot better. More power, lifted higher, better setup suspension, bigger tires, like everything is better. So I should be able to take the jumps pretty hard. Like it's ripping so far. And what's funny is the Evolve is all-wheel drive. This is rear-wheel drive, and it's still ripping pretty good. First jump, whoa, we took that one pretty big. Yeah, we took that one hard, but it ate it, so we'll keep going. Hit this corner. Another jump. I'm kind of scared to like really gas it. Really gas it because like the power is there, and like if you give it too much, this thing just want to like get real swirly. See, like it'll go if you want it to go, it'll go. Alright, this should be the last corner right here. Last jump. Oh, whoa, come on. Bro, I gotta stop doing that shit, man. Alright, so this is actually a modded map. This is called like Lucas Oil track. This is made like basically for a BAJA truck. So this truck should basically be able to perform pretty good. But let's see. Only one way to really find out is to rip it. And then the third. So it ain't like crazy. Whoa. It ain't crazy jumps in this map, but it's like all mud. It's pretty sick. Nice smooth turns. It's like the first like big jump. Coming in these turns, you gotta like remember not to come in too hot, cause you would just like slide. Nice. Clutch kick. And we just got little valleys right here. It's taking it. Come on. I ain't got that much experience driving on dirt compared to concrete, but we did that under a minute. Let's run that back. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. Alright, gonna go ahead and run this back one more time. Second, third. Can I get in the fourth? Let me see. On the straightaway, I'm gonna try to get in the fourth. Fourth. Well, we coming in super high. Oh, whoa. Oops. Alright, my last go at this. I'm not gonna try to get in the fourth. Unless it feel good. Then I'll get in the fourth. But that time was not a good time. Let's try to get fourth one more time. I'm feeling ballsy. Alright, I don't know if that's a good idea. Come on. We should honestly be able to just stay in third this whole map. But I think the way this truck is geared, like I think it could do like 100 mph in like in third gear, so we should realistically be able to stay in third. Nice and smooth. Let's get in for it. Okay, let's get fifth. Fuck it. 58.8. So we did do a little bit better. Not nothing crazy, but I'm gonna take that. That was cool. It was different compared to, you know, driving on the track. Alright, so this is another map I downloaded. This map doesn't have scenarios, so I can't like actually do a time race. So what we're gonna do is just rip this course. It's pretty cool. It's a fast course, definitely. It's not like insane, like with jumps or anything. But it's a decent course. So the truck is just taking it like no problem. Whoa. As I say that, I'm about to spin out. I don't know what type of material that was, but it was like I was driving on ice. So that's a little jump right there. A little uphill climb with like valleys. Like this is a very good course. Like I said, I wish I had scenarios so like you can do like a time lap right in the game. I really don't think I can hit fourth. And this is the end right here. So I guess that's it as we flip the damn truck. I feel like that was very different from the type of cars I've been making. Like I said earlier, I have converted one of my older builds to an off-road car. But this time we took a truck and scoped it a BAJA truck. Like, we didn't take it from anything. It started from the ground as a BAJA truck. And it rips. But I appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Make sure to leave comments on what y'all want to see next. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.